All right, Robert Garcia says that Anthony Joshua let him know ahead of time today that he was looking for a new head trainer, but didn't tell him that they no longer will be working together. Most people like me assumed that Anthony Joshua fired him, and it looked like Anthony Joshua fired him, but Robert Garcia is urging Anthony Joshua, regardless if he chooses to go to the United States, that he need to stay there and train. Right? He need to stay there and train with or without him. Now let's talk about it. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist, Boxing News playlist. And at the end of the day, to me, it looked like they moving on from Robert Garcia. Maybe they can't find the fit they looking for, but it look like they moving on. It says Robert Garcia stands firm that Joshua needs to train in the United States. Now, he said a couple weeks ago, AJ called to tell me that he would come to the United States to meet with other trainers to see how he feels training with them. Garcia told, I can't pronounce that, but he never told me I was not working with you anymore. He never told me I don't like your style. Joshua retained Garcia earlier this year after parting ways with longtime trainer Rob McCracken. Now he said, I don't know why, but he has management team and they decide that. So at the end of the day, it don't seem like Anthony Joshua is a boss and making his own decisions, just like PBC. Garcia said, I respect him, but what I respect the most is that he called me beforehand to tell me that he would be in the United States visiting other trainers. Now, remember, Badu Jack fired Eddie Mustafa Muhammad through text message. I think he texted Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, and a lot of people like me didn't respect that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like me didn't respect that. And I know I don't matter, but I didn't respect that. Okay. Um, According to Garcia, there's no bad feelings towards Joshua. He wishes him good luck as a trainer. I don't have to feel bad about it, Garcia said. He's not the first. He will not be the last that decide to get a new coach. I have had fighters that came from other trainers and have accepted them. When that happens, I call their former trainer to tell them that he is working in my gym. When a fighter loses, he looks for another trainer. If that is the case with Anthony Joshua, I'm not angry. I'm in agreement with him. Okay. Garcia insists, regardless of who AJ's new coach is, who the new coach is, AJ needs to train in the United States. Even if he doesn't train with me, I would like him to come to the United States. Garcia explained, this is where he needs to have a camp to change his routine, to leave the comfort zone where he will get more responsibility. That's what I recommend to him. Anthony Joshua needs a gym with other fighters, other champions, more examples, more people motivating him that will cheer him up. I think that someone training just by himself, always in his room, working without an external motivation, that's maybe affecting, I guess, him. Garcia feels that it's highly possible that AJ will relocate his permanent training camp to the United States, especially if he hires a trainer like Derek James, who work with Earl Spencer, Frank Martin, Jamil Charlo. I feel like he is taking the decision about coming to the United States to locate his training camp. Garcia said, because if he came to talk with trainers such as Derek James, who's very busy here in the United States, I don't think that AJ plan is to take him to Europe. Maybe his plan is to stay here, and I will be happy to see him here in the United States, even if he's not working with me. AJ needs a change, a complete new change to what he is used to. Garcia has no regrets what happened in the Usyk fight. We had a good game plan, and he had our good chances in the fight. Garcia said we couldn't win, but we have to keep in mind that we were just perhaps the best pound for pound fighter in the world. Usyk is a great fighter. It was a challenge for me to have my first fight with Anthony against a fighter like Usyk. We did everything we could. We had a good moment in the fight, but we couldn't win it. Garcia doesn't close the door and work with Anthony Johnson in the future. If he decides to train with someone else, wish them good luck. Garcia said, and they decide to train with me and would like to come train in California. That would be good because I feel that would be great. Will work great for Anthony Joshua. Now, I told y'all, man, anonymous trainer said that one of the reasons he don't want to train Anthony Joshua, he's very popular. I would say he's very known. One of the reasons he don't want to train with Anthony Joshua because Anthony Joshua don't want to come train in the United States, and he don't listen. And you hear Garb Davies dude from UK said that Anthony Joshua and Robert Garcia was constantly arguing in camp. That's what you heard. Anthony Joshua was challenging Robert Garcia in camp. So at the end of the day, when you a boss and you did everything Anthony Joshua did, he probably think he know everything. Now, as far as him, not being around the champions and being the big fish in the pond, from what I understand and what I was told, he ain't considering coming to the United States. He's trying to go back to Europe and go train. If that's the case, I don't know. Because Derrick James still got he's still working 9 to 5. And I ain't mad at it. Got benefits and all that. I ain't got time for that. Boxing don't be giving these dudes benefits and nothing. All that come out your pocket. If Earl got him as a salary employee or not. All that shit one punch can end all that shit tomorrow. So, I don't see Derrick James leaving and going over there neither. I don't see it. I don't see it. And that's the truth. So probably somebody that see the check gonna go over there and do so. But he said basically Anthony Joshua didn't make the decision. It's the team. It's his management. And at the end of the day, his management need to convince him to come to the United States and do a training camp. But financially, it's probably hard. Financially, it's probably difficult to do. Financially, it's probably a challenge. That's what I'm thinking. Financially, it's probably a challenge. So, but that's something that they got to discuss. That's something that they got to sit down and have those conversations about. And I'm pretty sure they have. And I don't know if it's something that he don't want to do, and they trying to say, Anthony, you need to go to the United States to make it happen. Anthony, that's what you need to do to make that happen. If that's the case, that's the case. If that's the case, that's the case. But if he lost this many times to Usyk, maybe he just think it's Usyk. Maybe he comfortable. Maybe he got a family member he taking care of. Maybe he don't want to be too far away from his kid or whatever situation, maybe, or his old lady or something like that. You never know the thing, but yeah, he do need to be in the gym around champions to see how champions train and take a little bit away from those other champions. He do need to do that. Most definitely. But he ain't gonna listen. That's why Ronnie Shields in training. Ronnie Shields said they didn't know nothing about Robert Garcia. He recommended Robert Garcia. And Robert accommodating him. But he like, man, come on. How you gonna get better over here? You doing what you doing and you don't have no motivation. You can't take nothing from nobody else. Just sparring partners. Just sparring partners. So that's him. But when you done did everything AJ done in boxing, guess what? You think you know everything. You think you know everything. You gonna tell me I was a unified heavyweight champion, 3 belts. Come on. I'm that nigga. It's hard to tell somebody that's accomplished as much as him. So everybody talking about Deontay Wilder not improving and doing what he need to do with his craft and doing all that. Anthony Joshua is stagnant too because his own stubbornness to grow and come to the United States. But what come with that is more expenses. That's what come with that is more expenses. That's exactly what come with that. More money, more taxes coming over here, training, all that. So maybe AJ don't want to spend that bread. That's another aspect to it. But nonetheless, he do probably need to come to the United States. Or if not, just get a UK trainer to do what you was doing. But maybe he ain't got the bread to do so. I heard him complain about money at this last fight. So you never know, man. You never know. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time for one time. Goodfella TV. Check out the heavyweight talk playlist, boxing news playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.